Hackers may be coming for your TV. Are smart TVs really a smart idea? According to Consumer Reports, a user may become a victim of a smart TV hack when they download apps or visit websites with malicious code. If a user's device becomes compromised while connected to the same network as the TV, then a hacker may be able to gain access to a vulnerable smart TV. Consumer Reports said they discovered exploits in Samsung and TCL Roku smart televisions. This could let hackers play unwanted videos, adjust volume, install apps, and even disconnect the TV from the Wi-Fi network. In a blog post, Roku said the publication got it wrong and said there was no security risk. Samsung said they're evaluating the issue. Is everything vulnerable to hacking these days?
Your brainwaves may leak your passwords. While some new tech gadgets boast features like brainwave control, a new study shows hackers might be able to steal your passwords this way. Hackers could use algorithms to learn the patterns of brainwaves through the use of EEG headsets. When typing, a user's inputs correspond with their visual processing, hand, eye, and head muscle movements. These movements are all captured by EEG headsets. A study on brainwave hacking had 12 users type randomly generated passwords into a text box repeatedly while wearing an EEG headset. After typing just 200 characters, an algorithm was able to make decent guesses regarding new characters based on the user's brainwave patterns. The algorithm increased the odds of guessing a 4-digit numerical PIN from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 20. It also increased the odds of guessing a 6-letter password from 1 in 500,000 to roughly 1 in 500. The study shows a person who pauses a video game to log into his or her bank account while wearing an EEG headset could be at risk of leaking their passwords. So, maybe don't access your bank records while gaming? Hackers steal personal information from 143 million Americans. Nearly half of the United States has been impacted by a massive cybersecurity incident at one of the 3 largest credit agencies in the country. Credit reporting agency Equifax has announced that it suffered a massive data breach which compromised the personal information of 143 million Americans. Stolen data included names, social security numbers, addresses, and birthdays. Credit card numbers of 209,000 consumers were also taken, along with the dispute documents of 182,000 others. These personal details may well be used to engage in fraud and identity theft schemes, which Equifax was ironically in the business of protecting people from. Hackers reportedly accessed the data in mid-May through a web vulnerability and maintained access until July 29th. The data breach extends beyond the US, with Equifax saying data from people in Canada and the UK may also have been exposed. Likewise, people who aren't customers of Equifax may also be affected, since the firm obtains information from credit card companies, banks, and other sources to determine a person's credit score. The company is currently cooperating with the FBI, which is investigating the incident. They're also working with an independent security firm for extra protection.
Cyberattack holds Austrian hotel to ransom. A popular European hotel was held to ransom in a cyberattack over the weekend. Hackers disabled the lock system at the 4-star Romantique Hotel Jägerwert in Austria over the weekend. The hack locked guests out of their rooms. There are reportedly some 180 guests booked into the luxury hotel at the time. The hotel's reservation system and cash desk were also taken offline, with hackers demanding a €1,500 Bitcoin payment to unlock everything. The hotel said they had no choice but to pay the ransom because neither police nor the insurance company could help them. After the ransom was paid, the hotel's systems returned to normal. According to the local, this is the 3rd time the hotel has been hacked. The hackers reportedly tried once more, but failed after the hotel put stronger security measures in place. Worldwide Wi-Fi networks at risk of crack attacks. If you're sitting in a coffee shop watching this on your phone, you might want to think twice. Wi-Fi networks worldwide could contain a security flaw that lets hackers disrupt internet traffic. Experts call it a crack attack and say it's a fundamental flaw in wireless security techniques, with Apple, Android, and Windows software all vulnerable to some extent. A hacker in range of a Wi-Fi network would be able to load viruses onto the network, read and gather communications like passwords, credit card numbers, and photos sent. Researchers suggest only connecting to secured Wi-Fi networks and avoiding unsecured networks like those in hotels, coffee shops, and public spaces. Most banking and online shopping websites use HTTPS, an encryption technique that protects against crack attacks. Security analysts also suggest updating your router, although updates for crack attacks may not be available yet.